Hello everyone, my name is the Chemist77 and welcome back to Interrealms. It is episode 3 and yeah, we've got a couple of things we want to get on with today. Last episode we built our mud and clay farm, which is over at our industrial district, and yeah, today we're going to do a couple of things. First of all, we're going to be building a shop to sell our goodies in. We can ignore those signs there. We're gonna build our shop, which spoiler alert, I'm actually recording this after I built the shop. So it's already over in the shopping district. And second thing we want to do today is get building a coarse dirt to dirt converter. The reason being so we can fuel said mud and clay farm, or run it. I guess it's not really fueling. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to either mine or buy or whatever gravel, combine it with dirt to make coarse dirt. So 2 gravel and 2 dirt make 4 coarse dirt. And then you can hoe the coarse dirt into dirt. And then, well, how we're going to do it is we're going to blow it up to create just more dirt, which we could then, split half off to run the farm, use half, combine it with more gravel to make more coarse dirt, etc. It's going to be infinite dirt. But yeah, we're going to make a little contraption, sort of similar to a concrete converter, I guess, that we can use to automate the blasting, or automate the coarse dirt into dirt. So we'll hold the coarse dirt in our offhand, a hoe in our main hand, hold a right click, and I mean you'll see it working. You use pistons and TNT dupers, fun stuff like that, over at our industrial district. But yes, actually, if we head over to the industrial district, because there has been also a little bit of extra work done there. Alrighty, we are over here at our industrial district. It's raining as it always is on the Interrealm server, and at first it might seem like there's not much changed, but if you look over here, we have ourselves a little villager breeder. And if we follow our little rail lines over yonder, Eleni, or mostly Eleni, I've been helping out here and there, has been working on our trading hall. Now, we are limited to 10 villagers per player on the server, just to help with lag and stuff. We also have no librarians, because we have a communal villager trading hall managed by a sort of team of players. But so, yeah, Eleni and I, and well, at least one other person, are sort of combining our villagers together, and so we're all going to be using them. So as you can see, we've got a ton of farmers, and I've also gone ahead and zombified them all. We've got one of each smithing villager, so we can have all of the tools and stuff straight off the bat. A bunch of clerics is going to be very useful for things like redstone, lapis, ender pearls, enchant bottles, or bottles of enchanting, I guess. Bunch of stone cutters, which if you've seen my mega base design, yeah, I've gotten pretty lucky with some of the trades that I've got on here. A lot of grey and light grey glazed terracotta, which is fantastic. And then over here, we are eventually going to put in a couple of Fletchers and a couple of cartographers. The cartographers will go in on the new update, so we can get a map to the new trial chambers, do it that way. Just be a bit more immersive. And you can see this side, and there's one on this side as well. We have a little zombie with a sharpness 5 diamond axe to help kill the villagers quickly to be zombified. But so this has been what primarily Eleni has worked on. I've helped out here and there as well, mainly with doing rails, getting villagers in and stuff. But yes, so later in the episode we are going to build our coarse dirt to dirt converter. But as I mentioned before, I have already built my shop. So we're going to head over to the shopping district and back in time. So basically, I've just got back from holiday. I took a week away. Just to turn off, relax a bit. It was a very much needed holiday. It's the first sort of proper holiday I've had. That being a holiday that's not been like visiting family or whatever. In about, well, just under 2 years now. So I'm very much feeling refreshed and ready to get back at uni and content creation. It's a bit awkward down here. As you can see, people have been busy whilst I've been away. With working on the Nether hub. So we have soul sand and stuff all the way up and down. It's very nice. But yeah, we're gonna go back in time. Have they used different types of buttons here? Ah, oh, come on. No, I kid. The people that have been working along here have done a fantastic job. Huge shout out to Enzyme, Dim, and Doylan. I think it's done a lot of work. I'd apologise if I've missed anyone, but yeah. The guys that have done work on this have put in an amazing amount of effort. Yes, so I believe I picked out and built the shop on stream just before I left for my holiday, and so yeah, we're gonna go back in time to when I built the shop, and yeah, I wanted to get it built up before I went on holiday, just so I could get some diamonds last time away. Not that I particularly need them. Let's rephrase this. I wanted to get my shop up and running before I went away, so I can provide the server with my wonderful resources so much sooner. Yeah, that sounds a little less selfish, right? But yeah, let's hope I can trawl through my stream footage and get the clips out. We are going to head over here to the shopping district to build our first ever shop, which obviously last episode we built our giant mud and clay farm. Would very much like to sell it, because, we definitely need the diamonds with our full diamond beacon and 56 diamond blocks. Also, saying that though, I do know a few people are after some of the clay and whatnot, so we shall be getting the shop up for that nice and quickly. I'm not so worried about spoilers, obviously, because it's going to be a good week and a half, 2 weeks since I built this and when the actual episode comes out, but you guys are going to see it all on stream anyway, so it's fine. I'm not necessarily too fussed about spoilers for my episodes. And without further ado, here is the shop we're going to be building. Obviously, there's a little bit of terraforming we need to do around here, get rid of some of the dirt. But I'm pretty pleased with this. It's a little Wellington boot in a mud puddle. The shop's going to be called Squelch because we're selling mud and clay and packed mud, stuff like that. And yeah, for something that I very quickly whipped up, I'm very pleased with it. But we're going to get a little time lapse going. And yeah, it's going to be great fun. So I guess without further ado, let's hit the time lapse music and get going. And there we have it. Our shop is built, and honestly, it looks so much better in like an actual world rather than my creative testing world. It is, of course, a little Wellington boot, as you saw, in a little mud splat. I'm very pleased with this. I would need to get rid of these torches, maybe put some frog lights with some brown carpet on top. And if we come in here, obviously, yeah, there's nothing in here. I didn't actually design how I was going to lay out the shop. We've only got 6 items to sell off the top of my head, so I'll probably be doing clay balls, bricks, brick blocks, mud, and packed mud. If I can think of anything else that I can farm relatively easy to sell here, probably be selling that as well. And we will be charging. We'll have 2 currencies in here, obviously the normal diamonds, but of course you know me. What's the one thing I'm constantly in need of this season? Copper. Yeah, I will be charging at a rate of I don't know. I've not really decided yet. It'll probably be I'll set the cost as for the diamonds, and then it'll be something like 10 copper blocks is equal to 1 diamond. I don't know. I've yet to decide on the actual like how that actually works, but yeah, something like that. But anyway, I guess we've got to like get stuff inside here, haven't we? So I'm going to do that, and yeah, meet you guys back here once it's done. And there we go. Our shop now has items. Okay, it doesn't say what the items are. Well, we'll come to that eventually. But you can see we've got packed mud in there. Mud, bricks, or brick blocks, bricks, clay balls, and clay as well. And you can see we've got all the prices in there. Basically, if it's a block, so like the clay, the mud, the bricks, the clay, the mud, packed mud, and brick blocks, they're all 2 diamonds a stack, or 32 copper blocks per stack. So I've gone for 16 copper blocks is equal to 1 diamond. That seems about right, given you can fortune copper ore. But yeah, and then the clay balls and the clay bricks are a diamond for 2 stacks. That way everything's like concurrent because, well, 4 stacks of clay balls would make 1 stack of clay blocks. So it would be 2 diamonds for 4 stacks of clay balls, which is 2 diamonds stack of clay blocks. Yes. Now I said today we're going to be doing 2 things. We've done our first thing, which is build our shop. It is now time to build our little mud converter. It'll be very nice, able to infinitely run the mud and clay farm. So yeah, let's go do that. And so with our little shop built and pulling in the diamonds, it is time to get to the second time lapse of the video, which is our little mud converter. I've talked about this before. I messed up slightly on the schematic here. We are going to slightly change it and have these chests pointing this way because it kind of makes sense to have it pointing towards everything. We have our materials together. You can see there's not loads in it. Obviously we've got a scaffolding pillar there. But yeah, quick little time lapse to finish off the video. Let's go. And there we go, one quick little coarse dirt to dirt converter built up. Just a little thing. All we do is we push coarse dirt along here. I'll turn it on and show you in a minute. You can see I've got a hoe and some coarse dirt, and it just gets split here, sent into this blast chamber, and then yeah, we've just got water over some mud, etc. That will filter it, or I guess just put it all into these chests down here. So we just turn that on. Now, quick disclaimer, for this farm to work set up as it is, I do need to use my fast right click function, which is in the tweakery mod. And what that does is it basically instantly turns the coarse dirt into dirt. Now, you can do this without the use of fast right click. You just have to slow down the clock here. So you can set up a normal repeater clock, etc. I might need to put a block there so I don't accidentally. But I should be able to do that. I'm going to move away because that's a horrible sound. And yeah, basically we'll see all of the dirt come filing in here. The TNT gets sent off every 4. And yeah, the dirt just ends up falling down here. And in fact, I'm going to just turn blocks off, which should, in theory, yeah. Turning block sounds off is probably a good idea because yeah, you can see that not only does it instantly what's the word I'm looking for? Turn the coarse dirt into dirt, it also instantly tills it. So, I mean, you can see as well in our hotbar, our hoe durability does go down quite quickly because of how fast this is going through. But, yeah. Nothing our little villager trading hall and some XP waffles can't fix. But, yeah. That will do it for today's episode. We built our little shop and another thing added into our industrial district. Next episode, we are going to be fighting the Ender Dragon. So it is currently Monday, this Saturday, on the 20th of April, which, if I can get the editing done in time, should be this coming Saturday. And yeah, we're going to be fighting the Ender Dragon. We're probably going to be doing it live. It's going to be a great event on the server. So do keep an eye on the Interrealms Twitch channels for that. But yeah, that'll do it for me for today. Yeah, we'll also do some end raiding, get some shulker boxes and stuff next episode too. And yeah, I've run out of dirt. We'll turn that off. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! The Interrealms is sponsored by G-Portal. Check the link in the description for 10% off your own gaming server, because who doesn't love really random moments like this? I'm very confused. Don't worry, I am muted as well, so they can't hear me.
That'll do nicely.